suppose in this context, the best way to describe how I work with designers, product designers, is I'm a translation layer between designers who are pretty certain that they understand what their product needs to be and what it needs to do, and the manufacturers they need to work with to bring that to life. So my experience is that even people who very well educated RCA graduates with a lot of background in industrial design really struggle a lot with, especially in the first one or two launches of products, of actually making them real and bringing them to the market to the quality that they planned. And over the years, that's what I've come to specialise in. So, an example of some of the projects we've done over the years, mainly homeware, lighting, contract furniture, domestic furniture, supplying department stores, and then increasingly nowadays supplying online platforms. You know, working with manufacturers, going through the testing process, working with labs to test novel materials and understand how they're going to perform, and then actually getting the product shipped and installed. This is a chair that it's quite an old case study now, but shipped at a decent scale. These chairs are made from 100% recycled Sony PlayStation 2 consoles. A joint venture with Sony, who felt that their waste stream was rather unmanaged. They needed something to do with that. They wanted some PR out of it, obviously, as well. And we wanted to produce a chair in the UK that was made, that had a very, very closed loop recycling story to it.
So when you say you connect designers and manufacturers, so the design will come to you and then you connect it to a manufacturer, or do you
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, just to give you a bit of backstory, I was running a contract furniture manufacturing company, supplying hotels, business centres, and large public buildings until 2010. And I made the mistake of going to a conference in the States in early 2010, where I met a bunch of people from IDEO who sort of IDEO'd me and got me into looking at the world very differently, and that led to a 6 months attachment to Goldsmiths on a design innovation program they were at that time running for business owners. And that led to Makersco, the business that I run now. So basically that came out of that journey of going from just being obsessed with getting our own products into the supply chain and running a business to trying to make a bigger impact by fixing this problem, which I knew in my network of other designers who I knew, they were always up at me like, who do you use for this? How do you resolve that problem? And you know, instead of just giving people friendly advice, I decided to turn business into that. So we just retooled the studio from our own product design for our own manufacturing supply chain into, just took our hands off the steering wheel as far as design was concerned and said, right, we're not designers anymore, we don't do that. We fix designers' problems and try and keep, because we come from that background, we try and keep their vision alive and don't kill it through the design for manufacturing into the batch production process. And really that's the mission for any project that I'm working on.
Do you collaborate with you in that process, or is it literally a hands-on process?
It varies. The obvious answer is it varies. Literally, we've gone from back of a napkin sketch concept that they said, right, we showed this concept to somebody who would like to buy it off us. Can you please get us from here to there? That's happened a couple of times. To more commonly, somebody will come in with a, unfortunately, extremely highly realised design that's not practically manufacturable, affordably manufacturable, and we'll have to go in and help them work with them through the rework stage of that, so that they've got something which is going to hit the market at the right price point. But within limitations, constraints. So my constraint is I've got very limited production in Asia and United States. It's all UK small batch manufacturing, and we're not trying to help people do any big bucks stuff. This is just about seeding the market with the first few batches to prove concepts, and then we move on to the next project.
So Chris, I'm trying to promote the idea of urban manufacturing.
Yeah.
Is it possible to manufacture in London, in the greater London area?
Yes, certainly. I carry the scars. Yeah, it is, but it's manufacturing's hard. everywhere. You know, if you go to China, that's hard. It's hard in different ways in London. If you're, one of the previous speakers mentioned the circular economy, So if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into sustainable manufacturing or you know, trying to influence supply chains in a responsible way, end-to-end design processes, actually you should be thinking about manufacturing as locally as possible, and so that's a good thing, but it's really tough.